Hey, do you have a YouTube channel and you'd like to create a subscription button to make it easier for your audience to subscribe to your channel? I'm going to show you how to do that in Photoshop, but literally these steps can be used in any graphics program that you might have. So jump on board because that video is going to start right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, my name is Sean Seymour, and before I start this video, I want to ask for your help. I'm working hard to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2022, and you can help me do that by clicking on the subscribe button at the bottom right-hand corner of this screen, the one that we're going to be creating in this video. I appreciate your help, and now on to the video. If you're watching this video, you're probably already aware that YouTube provides an easy way for your audience to subscribe to your channel. However, YouTube doesn't lead you through the process and tell you how to do it. If you want to see my video showing how to upload the graphic we're going to create today and why, if you're a YouTuber looking to grow your channel, you should do this, please check out my video here, right here. No, right here. I got it right this time. I'm not a marketing genius, but I'm going to go with the old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but it really helps to make it obvious where they should drink. That's just a funny way of saying, if in 2022 you're still using this area to highlight your brand and protect your content, you're not doing everything you can to grow your channel. Enough of me on my soapbox. I've already mentioned that I created a video showing you why and how you can do this. Let's go ahead and crack open Photoshop, and I'll show you the steps that I took to create my own subscribe button for YouTube. The first thing I want you to do is go up to File and click on New. We're going to open up a new document. I'm going to assume you've already set up Photoshop, but if you haven't, please feel free to use the same details I'm using on the right-hand side of this new document dialog box. To start, I'm going to change the width to 1024 and the height to 1024. And in the drop-down menu, select Pixels. For the resolution, I choose 150 pixels. The color mode is RGB and 8-bit. For the background contents, I'm going to select transparent. Use whatever color profile you have active, and pixel aspect ratio, I just choose square. Now you're probably asking yourself, why am I using 1024 by 1024 and a resolution of 150? That's an awfully large graphic for a watermark in a video. I prefer to sample down when I save the image rather than struggle to see the details in Photoshop when I'm doing the design. You'll notice that if you cut your resolution down and you cut your size down, that everything starts pixelating in Photoshop. So I'd rather do that when I save the image rather than try to work in that environment while I'm designing. Okay, click on your rectangle tool. If your rectangle tool doesn't come up, just press and hold your mouse button on your tools and select the rectangle tool. Click on foreground color and choose red, but you can also run up to the top and click on your rectangle color right where it says color and stroke. So I choose red, but you can choose whatever color you want. Now start in the corner of your artboard and make a square that covers everything. If you would like to round out the corners like I'm going to do here, be sure that you draw your rectangle from corner to corner on your artboard and you don't extend it past the borders of your artboard, or your rounded corners won't even show up. Go ahead and grab the circle that is in the corner and adjust the roundness to whatever you like. Next, we're going to create the YouTube play graphic. Let's create a new layer by going down and pressing the plus icon or Shift, Command, and N. Click on your fill color and change it to white. Click on your stroke and change that to black. And 1 point should be plenty of stroke for what we're doing. Let's draw another square. This one's going to be about 40 to 45% of the height of the red square. Personally, I just eyeball this because I know I can change it later. You can certainly go exact if you want, but you don't have to be perfect for now. Just like we did with the red square, let's grab the circle in the corner and let's round out the corners. I do more rounding on this because I want it to look more like a button. Next, we need to put the play symbol in the middle of our white square, and that's going to be a triangle. So let's create another layer by going down and pressing the plus icon, or again, Shift Command N. And for you PC users, that's going to be Shift Control N. Click on Fill and change it to red. This time we're not going to use a stroke, so go ahead and select no color. Don't forget you have to go over to your rectangle tool and pick the triangle tool. Do this by holding down your mouse and selecting triangle tool. Draw a triangle. Don't worry that it's facing the wrong direction because it's going to draw it straight up. You want to make this triangle even on all sides. Pull down until you get the indicators letting you know that it's even. Go ahead and rotate it 90 degrees. We want to make sure that our triangle is in the center of our white button, so click the triangle layer, hold down Shift, and click on the rectangle, the second, number 2 rectangle layer. Now click on the Move tool and go up to the top and center both vertically and horizontally. At this point, I suggest you take a look at your button and see if you like the height and the width. Go ahead and make any adjustments using the Transform tool. Don't worry about making it perfect. At the finished size, you probably won't notice much difference. Go ahead and make any changes you want, and then we'll move on to adding text. To add text, we're going to click on the Text tool. I use Arial Bold and white text. The look I want is text in all caps, but please feel free to play around with it and see what grabs you. Maybe by changing the font or changing the boldness, even the color, you might find something that works better. Type your text. I'm going to use the word subscribe, but again, you can do whatever you want. Some people use click here, whatever. Don't worry about the size of your text because we're going to use the Transform tool, which is Command T, or on PC is Control T, to resize your text to fit. Click on the text layer and use the Transform tool. Let's move it over to where it seems to fit. I found that I like making my text a little bit taller to fill the space. And to do that, all you have to do is click on the top box, hold down the Shift key, and pull up. Here's a sample of where I added this little hand. Maybe you want to add a mouse pointer or something else. All you have to do is trace or draw your own and you're good to go. Add it to your graphic and it'll look cool, right? Now here's one word of caution when you start adding things to your design. One of the design mistakes made by rookies is adding too many elements to a graphic. They design the graphic on the computer screen and don't realize it's going to be really tiny when it's finished. So when the finished product has all of these elements, it just looks a little like a cluttered mess when you bring it down to that small. So keep it simple. Play around with it, and if you come up with something really cool, please let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for ways to catch people's attention and make it easier for them to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and click on File, Export, and maybe I'm old school, but I like using the Legacy dialog box. It gives me a little bit more control than just a quick PNG. If you want to maintain your transparent background, in other words, you want to be able to see through those rounded corners that we made, you'll need to change the preset from JPEG to PNG. Since this is such a small file, I go ahead and I use PNG 24 in hopes of getting a little bit more clarity. You can leave the image at 1024 and allow YouTube to sample it down, or you can change the size to 100 by 100, which is much closer to YouTube's size. Personally, I don't really worry about it. Click Save and you're done. All you have to do now is go to YouTube and upload your new graphic, and you now have an image that leads your viewers to water and shows them how to drink or subscribe. Hey, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit that brand new graphic we just made down in the bottom right-hand corner for subscribing to my channel. Right hand? Is that the right? No, that corner. Bottom right-hand corner. I'm always looking for comments from my viewers like you about what I should do for my next video. So if you have suggestions, please leave those in the comments section. If you would like to click the like button, that tells YouTube that my video was cool and helps my channel grow. If you want to see my next video, go ahead and hit the bell notification. And in the meantime, grow your channel and keep it simple, my friend. We're having trouble with the closing. I can't even believe it. How many videos have you done? 5 videos, and I can't seem to get out of this one with an outro. I can't believe I can't get out of this video. Jesus. Right here. No, right here. I got it right this time.